Welcome back to Close Up. News 9 was first to speak with Governor Chris Sununu one-on-one last week following his decision not to run for U.S. Senate. We wanted to drill down a little bit on his motivation, find the root cause of why he told the U.S. Senate, thanks but no thanks. And it turns out the seed for this may have been planted all the way back in the late 80s and early 90s when a young Chris Sununu had to move to D.C. for his father's new job in the White House. Having gone to Washington in a young age, did that really shape your view of that city and perhaps sour you on the idea of going there from the very beginning? Like, have you formed your views about that place at an early age, and that's part of why
You're very good. There's no doubt that spending some time in Washington at even for a few years at an early age, in a time when there was a lot more getting done, but still, I guess I saw the underside of it a little bit, and just the constant politics and how that really Washington can be a bubble that folks get trapped in. So that gave me a little bit of a negative perspective, and I think talking to a lot of folks over the past couple of years about the potential of running, I was hoping to maybe see something different, and obviously with my experience now having a different perspective, but unfortunately now more than ever there's just nothing really getting done down there. I don't want to be part of something where you're not getting something done. Every day is a gift, and so you got to take advantage of the opportunities that you're given to provide leadership when you can. And I get it. Sitting in the Senate, not doing a whole lot, having some meetings, maybe taking a vote every once a week, but being on a national stage, that's more self-fulfilling for those individuals, I think. That's not my style.
WMUR political reporter John DeStaso joining us now. John, thanks for being here. Interesting, a lot of people seem to forget sometimes that Chris Sununu is one of the few Sununu children of many who had to go to Washington. What do you think of what you saw there? And that some of that, the origin story, if you will, of why Rick Scott and Mitch McConnell are feeling left at the altar was all the way back then.
Well, it was very interesting that you drilled into that and that he was so forthcoming about it. That had always been sort of an under-the-radar, buzz that Chris Sununu, that some members of the Sununu family, it was an uncomfortable situation when former Governor John H. Sununu was chief of staff to George H.W. Bush. Chris Sununu would have been a teenager at that time, very impressionable. And you add that to the fact that what he did say regarding his style just not fitting legislation, the slow pace of Washington, the Senate, let alone the gridlock, which here he could do something about, but there he let's face it, even he probably could not. And in retrospect, it all makes sense. At the time he had been talking like he was going to run for the U.S. Senate, but in retrospect it made sense. If I just may add real quick, this would not have been a walk, despite what a lot of the spin is. He would have been in a heck of a political battle. Right. Unlike any that he had seen so far.
Yeah, it's clear that the caliber of opponent. I mean, Maggie Hassan is in another class from the people he's defeated for governor.
Absolutely, and so that would have been certainly something that may have been a factor, even though we'll never get that admission.
For the race to come on the Republican primary, Donald Trump's endorsement, all the more powerful now, isn't it? Now that it's going to be someone who needs that kind of boost because the name recognition candidates are off the table. Right.
Well, yes, Donald Trump remains the most popular politician among Republicans. In New Hampshire, certainly, according to all the polling that we've seen. He is the top choice to be the nominee for president in 2024. Will there be a candidate that emerges who can kind of follow the Glenn Youngkin and what I would argue the Chris Sununu model of accepting Trump's endorsement, but also being able to distance himself from some of the more controversial aspects of Donald Trump? But yes, Donald Trump's endorsement becomes even more of a significant factor than it would have been if Chris Sununu ran. If Chris Sununu ran, it would have been good for him to have. But if he didn't get it, it wouldn't have hurt him.
Right. And people talk about the Glenn Youngkin playbook, which really is just a variation of the Chris Sununu playbook. But the trips to Mar-a-Lago, I think, we're going to have to be watching the flights now to see. I don't think anything connects directly from Manchester down to there. But John DeStaso, thanks for joining us on Close Up, and we'll keep a close eye on this.